everybody. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2. I think this is working. Yeah. Let me just set up. Where's my phone? Ah, there it is. I am just going to set up chat and I'll be able to see what you type. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Should all be working. Here we are. I can see chat and we can get started. I'm just going to set this all up. And I had a little trouble when trying to set this up, but hopefully it should all just work, because I had to reinstall texture packs and stuff like that. But hopefully, yeah. Okay, you may notice that some stuff is slightly different. I did play offline like I said I would, and in that time I figured out that you could get some insane loot from fishing, and one of those things that I got was a trident. I did not expect to get that. I was just trying to get enough iron to do stuff, and I accidentally ended up getting a trident. So yeah, that happened. And I forget what else I got while I was playing on the Discord server, but I did get some other stuff. The fishing rod I can use to get some stuff now. Yeah. My next steps are using the gold that I can get from fishing to get some golden apples to breed more horses, and planting enough wheat to be able to get other such stuff. Because breeding more horses and all of that is going to be the next steps in this world. Yeah. I don't know if I upgraded the armor last time, or if it was during the bit where I was playing not online, or rather on the Discord, link in the description. Yeah, anyway. I have monster again! Woo! I'm not gonna go grab a different cut just because. Yeah. This should be fine. Oops. Oh, for goodness sake. So I need to make more bread. I need to... Actually, I either need to make more bread or I need to get tons of tomatoes. Or both. I wouldn't be opposed. I decided to use my headphone mic this time just to... Ah! Here we are! Just to see if there's any difference, because I know that my other one, can be quite quiet. Yes, tons of gold, tons of iron, books, and TNT. Okay, let's start by moving this stuff. Not in there. Actually, this is from fishing, so I can put that in there. I can put these in here, as well as tomato seeds. I also don't need the glass bottles right now. I will keep the meat on me, just because it is useful to have it, even if I am not going to be using much energy doing this. Yes, silver. It has been easy to get silver this way. Meaning that I just need to keep fishing and get 3 more Nautilus shells, because then I can use those to get a blessing for the trident. And then we can go exploring, because I think this is the version with a new structure in it. Carp, crappie, going to swap these. Anyway. I am really looking forward to today's stream. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bane of arthropods and piercing, okay. But you can get books from fishing still, so you might be able to get other books, like mending. Or even a fishing rod with mending, if it still does fishing rods. Yes. I'll do one more and then go repair the fishing rod. Which is why I have the crafting table here and the sticks and string, because then I can repair the fishing rod. Yes. The diamonds from this has definitely been useful, because you need diamonds for a lot of stuff in this. It is really, like, good that it's an easy way to get diamonds. Ooh, I got a bass. I got a bass. Ooh, the next thing we need to do. A wandering trader stopped by while I was doing fishing on this after I ended stream. And what I need to do is breed the villagers that I got, because I got a couple of villagers from the Wandering Trader, which is the only way you can get villagers. Also, I didn't realise that villages are meant to be cursed in this. It certainly explains why the music was always cutting out the moment I got close to my home base. I built it on the edge of a cursed village. Anyway. So this is the latest version of the mod that came out, I think, either 3 or 4 days ago. So it is brand spanking new, tons of features, and I am interested in finding those features. Because that is fun. That is fun. Anyway. Is there a way to not to unbookmark something? Ooh, we got a nooble. We got a nooble. Yes. What I think I might do is build a moss farm. And that way I can use the moss to get, more bone meal. Because you only need a single piece of moss to get bone meal. There we go. That way it's organised by number of stars. I bet you can get different things. Okay, you can get fishing rods. That is good confirmation. Yes, there's tons of overpowered loot you can get from fishing, and I bet there's even more you can get from exploring. So what I'm going to do is keep fishing until I get enough resources to basically make a really expensive set of armor, because I think that's how you do it. But I'll need to figure it out. Let's see. It would be this set. Adamant, which is what I want to make. So you need diamond armor with adamant alloy, which requires a divine fragment. Or you can blast down one of these things. You need adamant and diamond to make the thing. Yeah, okay, if I were going with a different set, like, okay, let's look at uses for diamond. You can get electrum, silver. Let's look at uses for silver. Ooh, warding shield. How do you get warding again? Oh yeah, Ester Ash, white dye, and lapis. So we would need to get lapis for that one. So electrum sword is an option, but oh, it has warding. Oh yeah, I also just remembered. I fished up a bunch of hearts from fishing. Like, you can get the heart things from fishing. It terrified me the first time I did it. Huh, didn't know you could get fish bones. Oh my gosh, okay. That's useful. I just hope that they adjusted zombies, because while yes, I agree zombies should be faster, not that fast. Anywho, I am going to go home soon. I think I can merge the fishing rods. Yep. Then let's get the egg here. Let's put that back in and take out the egg, just so that I can pick up more eggs, if there are any around here, which I don't think there are. Then in the morning I can collect... Oh yeah, sea lanterns. You can trade for mass amounts of stuff with villagers. Like mass amounts as in that much of mass amounts. I crafted some of the malachite into malachite lanterns, which are basically sea lanterns. Did it give me an achievement? Did it not give me the achievement before? Hold on. Okay, so it does still... Okay, I had a little bit of an issue when trying to update the first time. Okay. Okay. We got a chick. We got a chick. Okay, we have a chick. We can... do I have fence posts? I do, but not enough. Okay. I will expand that when I have the resources. Yeah. Redstone there. I need to put these into a separate chest so that I don't forget. And I need to merge these into iron ingots. Right, bread. Yes. Can smelt that down and that down, so there we go. Opal. And then I can put away the fish. As you can see, I have a lot. The next step is going to be getting the villagers to breed, because I need a lot of food for that. I do wish that there was like a block or something where you could drop the fully grown wheat stuff into it. and you could grind it up, so like a mill type block. Because I think that would be really cool, and it would be a way of getting more out of the wheat that you have. Yeah, that should be enough for now. Okay, so for now, I will take the wheat grain here, so I need 17, I need 16, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, perfect. Anyway. No, I overcalculated. Did I? How'd you... So... Oh, they redid it so that it's only potions. Oh, no, it's flour. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, so... That... Tomato... I do like the new design for wolf armor. It's so cute. Anyway. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see? It immediately stops when I get close to the house. Anyway, yes, you can get, like, bulk stuff. I believe the other villager has probably wandered its stupid way up here. Because it seems to like to do that. Ah, there you are. I probably need to use the boat again. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Then drop the tomatoes, drop the bread. Go on. Go inside. Well, there should be enough. I spent time getting all that. You better make a baby for me. Yeah, the next thing I need to do is get a fishmonger. Because the fishmonger is going to be useful for trading all the fish that I've got stocked up. I think it's like one of the few ways to get obols. Should be enough for 3 books. Assuming I have the leather. Do I have leather? Yeah, I have leather. I shouldn't be hearing a villager that close. Why are you in here? Yeah, still haven't worked out trades for the guy. Oh, you came and bound onto this, didn't you? Whatever. Eight minutes. I will go and actually that guy's grown up. Time to remind myself. 12. Okay, it's between the two. It's between the two best ones. This guy, however, is the lowest. Let's ride this guy until he accepts me as a friend. Oh, shoot. No, do not go in the portal. Come on, be my friend. Okay. Come on. I don't have a saddle for this guy. You are not running off while I go make a saddle for you. Okay. Now, this guy is not the fastest, but is still pretty fast. Let's close that. So he is... Yeah, those two are the fastest. You will probably be the next to be disposed of, just because Cygnus is my first horse. I'm keeping Cygnus. Those two. So, what I need to do is get out the rest of my oak saplings and plant them over here. There we go. Then once they're all grown up, I will. But this guy has been my most faithful horse. I'll set him down over here. I'll go fishing. And here we are. Okay. Okay, that's enchanted. Unbreaking and mending. Thank fuck. Lure, unbreaking, mending 3, and luck of the sea. Yes, I can infinitely fish! Woo! And I instantly got another one of these. Golden. Okay, I will actually save that and I'll see if it converts into a double chest if I do 2 of them next to each other. There we go. Ooh. And there, I don't know if you saw that, but it went into my inventory and now I have another heart. I did not mean to fish that up, but here we are. Whew. And another one. Again, didn't mean for that to happen. Yes, my fishing rod will never die. I can fish infinitely. And another one. Seriously, what is with this? Okay, okay, the tools are here. I really want to get adamant, but it's going to involve going to the nether and loads of stuff. I already have a nether portal, but I don't know how confident I am about going into the nether. Stripped logs and iron chains. Right, so same as the original recipe. I'm interested. Ooh, luck of the sea to efficiency. I might put efficiency on the diamond pickaxe I have. Just because it is. Yeah. Anyway, let's put down this. Gold bubble. Let's take that out and let's craft down the gold. Again, craft down the iron. Right. Paradise Lost, TNT, and the bubble. Yeah, I have 35. 35 is fine, but I wouldn't say no if there were more. I really hope those villagers make a baby, because... Really? Really? You're wandering up there? Okay. Okay, looks like we have more trees we can cut down. I'm thinking of watching one of the older animated Batman shows. Because I don't know about everyone else, but I really like older cartoons. They actually have whimsy to them rather than just being, oh, but what if we did what wasn't normal? What if we made it edgy? Like, first of all, nothing wrong with making something edgy. But second of all, I feel it's not circumventing what's normal if everyone's doing it. You know? Like, breaking the status quo. When to break the status quo becomes the status quo, you're not breaking it anymore. Anyway, that's just... So, yeah, I want to watch whatever version of Batman leads into the Justice League cartoons, because I've seen clips from the Justice League cartoons and they're really cool, and they do have their edgy moments, but it's balanced out by whimsy. And, like, whimsy is exactly what I need in this economy. Ooh, apple. Let's do that. Let's do that. Which will be... what was I doing? Right, I need to bulk this up. Right, and if I'm using it regularly for the purpose I'm using it for, then I should strengthen it. Which means I need that. And I will need coal. Or charcoal. I do like that you can craft charcoal into coal. Carbon rich iron turns to... what is it? Steel alloy? Yeah. Which is... ooh, I do understand now why it's like that, because yeah, it would be really useful for building, like stone archways and stuff. I understand now that I've watched the guy's video about it. Steel hoe. And I can cook this. Let's go back in there. Which means I hope they have a baby, because I spent so much time getting all that stuff. I'd really hate to lose that. I might do a data pack add-on for this, where you can mill down flour, or will mill down the straw stuff into more grain, and then the grain into flour. Because yes, this is useful for breeding cattle, but if you're using it to make bread to feed to villagers, then you need to, you know. Yeah. Right. Actually. I don't think that... Okay, I think I need to do half for one, half for the other. Just because those two are not making babies. Then I can grill up the pumpkin. And make it into... So, I do know that the beetroot works. Well, it's called tomatoes in this, but it is beetroot, essentially. Yes, I remember when I was little, I always used to think, hey, you know, I wasn't born a guy, guys. Although I want to be a tomboy, I can't watch superhero stuff because my family my family tolerates me being a tomboy, but, you know, they don't want to call me that because they don't want me to think I'm boyish and all of that. And to a degree, I was right. To another degree, I wasn't. Um, yeah. What I need to do is go up here, stop that guy from wandering off, hopefully. I need half to go to this guy, half to go to the other guy. Unless they're both going the same way, then I can just... Go on. There you go. That guy picked up most of the stuff. Oh, wow, they did make a baby. They did make a baby. Okay, okay, hopefully, when that guy grows up, I'll be able to give him a barrel and use that barrel for... And then I can trade stuff to him. Ooh. Yeah, that hoe is never going to run out of durability. I will, however, go and make the barrel now, so I don't forget. What I should do is build a staircase down from the house here. Because that would be useful. You. Which which one would I trade with to get? Okay, 16 minutes. I can wait 16 minutes. Yeah. The IOU is just... I do not know what to trade with this card. I'm gonna look up and see if they have a thing saying, hey, here's what the trades for this data pack are. Data pack. Trading changes. Here we go. Okay, so engineer is blast furnace. That is... chemist, brewing stand, farmer, obviously composter. Fisherman, obviously the most important. Empty cauldron. Forester. Okay, so we need an empty cauldron if we want to get more stuff. Let's see. What I will do... I don't think that the pale oak can give you apples, but if it can, then I'll go with pale oak as my main way of getting apples, because it has far more leaves. Did I get pale moss when I went to the pale oak biome? I can't remember. Is there a trade for apples? Because if so, then I'll get the villager trade for apples. I'll be right. Librarian, obviously. Mason, obviously stonecutter. Shepherd, tons of wool. Toolsmith. Ooh. Weaponsmith. Any... Okay, so the one I have from the previous version is just... Okay, farmer, I may have to go with getting a farmer after I've got that, just so that I can get infinite bone meal. Engineer would be useful if I wanted to do redstone. Butcher would be really useful. Trail explorer. That's for potions. So it just gives you spawn eggs if you get high enough. Okay. Fletcher. I mean, and the pearls. A vest. Enchanted book. Lesser key of Solomon. Probably very expensive. Stone cut. Right. Black stone. Smooth basalt and smooth quartz. White wool, light gravel. Jeweler. Okay. Pale oak logs will be useful for turning into coal. I need sugar from the sugar cane. That. Oh, I have 2 apples. I can make the golden apples. What? Oh, right. There we go. And so, you two. You two. Make a baby. Let's see, how fast are you? 2.6? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Let's see. That's power 12. I need to get that to power 30, really. You know what? Let's go mining. Because I quite like the faster zombies, I just struggle against them. Slowness. Okay. You know what? Let's look at the armor sets again. If I put them in... I cannot upgrade that. But you can upgrade it, I believe, with... Yeah. Steel alloy. Yeah, I think that's better than what I've got at the moment. So I will go back and make steel armor, because I have plenty of iron and I just need to turn it into steel. And I'm not going to run out anytime soon. So... 20. That. Then... You know what? Let's make a chest specifically for my armor, so that it doesn't matter what armor I need, I can just get it. How do you make that again? That makes you faster. Okay, so I have that set. I don't believe I need the other set. Let's just... Then I can put this back in there, that back in there. Then that goes back in my inventory. Oh wow, that's nice. Stupid bird. I can't get the feather because it's right at the back. Okay, last protection. Last protection. Okay, so yeah, this is not gonna... I'm not gonna get knocked back by explosions. Also, I believe those are warding that it has. Or at the very least, it's some kind of health protection. I'm gonna get the horse to get up there because there's no way I'm doing it on foot. Actually, hold on, if I'm... What's that What's the crucifix one again? What's the one that gives you a crucifix? Cross. I need Estus Ash and 4 sticks. Do I have sticks? Not in that one. I don't have them in this either, so let's... I think I used the last of them making that fishing rod to repair my old one. And then I know I have Estus Ash in here. Because I went to the Nether and I got a bunch of it. Because you still get it if you mine, you know, stuff. So if I put that in my offhand, should make mining easier. Yeah. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I just realised I... Let's have resistance. And that fills me back up. It's been about a... I mean, I played in the Discord the day after. Yikes. That was nasty. But I haven't really played since then because I realised just how quickly you could advance if you figured out how, and I didn't want to spoil it, you know, because people don't tend to show up to that stuff. This item. Skulk thing. Oh, you can get echo shards from this! Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're collecting as much as possible. I don't suppose... Yeah. Wait, you get levels from breaking this stuff. If you recraft it, can you get more levels? Is this like infinite EXP? Well, not infinite, because I don't think it drops 4 every time, but... Anyway, I believe I got those from the Skulk sensors. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And we got a divine fragment. We got one of these. One moment. Spark of Divinity. I already got that achievement. I think it deleted all my achievements when I installed the new version. Crystal Heart! Oh, yes. Chunks of sulfur. There's bread. It's even a name tag. This is perfect. That's an enchanted golden apple. Cat. That's Estes. Sulfur can be used for a bunch, I know that. Book of Encho. Wait, I think this is a really rare book. Right, that can go in the other chest thingy. And that and that. Name tag. Dang, I can't fit it in there. That's food. That's food. That is... hold on. I think if I put this with a vial, I can turn it into... Or is it more? It's... Yes. Oh wow, okay, that gives better effects. I don't need the shield. I don't need the skulk on me. I'll put those in there. I am aware that I am organising this stuff in the pitch black. Okay. Sulfur deposit. Wait, this is a replacement for redstone. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. I keep forgetting I'm not holding torches. I see item that's thin and stuff, and I go, ooh, torch, place down. But... Okay, how many diamonds? 6. Okay, I do not have torches. But I have coal, right? Estes. Oh. On. I am really excited for when Ice and Fire 2 comes out, because that's going to be really fun to play. I enjoyed Ice and Fire, but I found it a little difficult. I may find Ice and Fire 2 difficult because of just the nature of how they make games, but... or mods, I guess. But... I am excited to try it. Oh, right. Um... Oh gosh, okay. Food. I don't know if... Okay, if I take that out and make torches with it... Time to figure out which way to go. Ooh, ooh. I need to go up, up, up and away. Yes. I would rather not lose a heart if I can help it, so what I will do is try and get back to the main chamber. If I can, that is. You know what? Is there a way out of this cave? No, it is a mini underground ravine. I can hear the rain. Yes. Oh my god. Where am I? Okay, okay, I mean, there's the houses over here. That means I need to go this way. Meaning, I think I went under that lake. Or under the mountain. Like, this is why I don't like going caving. Yes. Woo, we're home. We are home. And I didn't lose any hearts. Oh, come on. You know what? Let's just smelt all the iron and stuff. Got tons of bones. Wait, that's a poisonous potato? No wonder I couldn't plant them. They're poisonous potatoes. Tattered leather. Oh yeah, and skulk. What uses does skulk have? Soul speed, swift snake. You can craft skulk sensors from them. You can. Why would you want to craft a skulk shrieker? I mean, at least the skulk sensor has a calibrated skulk sensor. Like, why would you want to craft a skulk shrieker? Okay. 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 Disc fragments. What's beacon kindling? Oh my god, you could create TNT just to break bedrock. Okay, warding stone, it's obvious the use of that, but... Causes a villager to forget who they are. Place on the ground next to them. Azure, sugar, Mr. Sash. I think that means I could make a villager not be the trader that they currently are. I think. So, would this work? Okay, I need... sugar. And I need paper. I need sugar. Estes. Paper. Do I have any spare paper? Yes, I do. Okay, that actually fixed it. Yes, okay, that fixed it. We have a trader who can do redstone now. Okay, I know it's not what I wanted, but it works. It's better than nothing. Actually, I'll wait till they go to bed and then do it again and try and get the one that I do want, which would be that should be a lot. Okay, let's go and fix this all up. $51. I don't need that in ingot form. I need that in block form. 30. Okay. Then that can go in there. So can that. Now, is the baby villager grown yet? Because if it is, then I need to go see how it's getting on. Yes! Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, you have a trade for... Huh? Do you not trade for bluegill? Maybe creepy. No, you do have a trade for bluegill. Quit lying to me. Yes, okay. That has cleared up some of the... Carp. Carp next. There's so many fish I haven't even got to yet. Catfish. Then, past the catfish, we get onto bass. That clears up my chest significantly. And each of that. Echo eel. Creaking fish. Okay. Well, I have tons of fish that well, I can get tons of fish, and I could trade them. Yes, that is a quick way of making money. And what I will do is cook up some fish, because I've not tried cooking any of these yet. Because I have leftover bluegill. Let's see what happens if I cook it up. Okay, it just turns into cooked fish. That is another 20. So, what was it for? It was cauldron. So, I will need... Then go up the hill and place down the cauldrons. The Fletchers deal with arrows. I'm gonna put the skulk in here. I was looking at the wrong one. Stop! Just leave me alone. Okay. You. Okay, you are not tamed. Hey. We're trying to breed a god horse here. One step closer. Horse. Come on, horse. Yes. Woo. You, sir, however, are not up to snuff. Where'd the horse go? It ran off already. Don't worry, that's not going to happen. Unless your children outpace you. Yeah, enjoy your dead brother's saddle, who's also your mother. You, however, will be... coming with me. I will take the boat out. But first, let's place these down. Yeah. And I think that's all. I'm leaving them put down just so that it's easier for later. And we have our mending fishing rod. Woo! Let's see if we can fish up some more loot. Crappy. You know what? Gonna have a snack while I'm waiting for the fishing. I haven't had one of these in a while. It's a waffle that's got little lumps of sugar in the mixture. And I have just icing. Which I am going to spread on it. Which is utterly melted from the hot summer. Hey! We now have 2 rows of hearts. Mm. That was good. Very sweet, but good. Nox Realm update. Ooh, that's a lot. For fishing. Like, that's a lot. I think once I get this last one, whatever it is, I'm gonna go back. And wipe that village's memory of his profession. Because that is super cool. That. Yeah. Then Then... How on earth did you get yourself stuck in there? I'll deal with that later. No! No! Get out of my bed! You know what? You know what? Fine. 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 We're doing this. We're doing this. I'm getting an azure blood. If there's one around. I'll move him in a moment. Darkside Daisy. Is that Azure? I need to make more of these. Because there is a crafting recipe. I'm going via the bridge. You are staying there for a moment. So, I have, and then what's the recipe to replicate it? Bone meal. I can get bone meal. There, I'm never running out now. As for Esther Sash, I'll split this in half, so that half is paper, half is sugar. Estes, I have Estes in here. Then just to make sure that I have enough in case it binds onto the wrong thing. Go up the hill. I'll bring one of them down. I'll bring one of the cauldrons down, so it can bind onto it. Then I will oak logs. Let's get yes. Okay, so you do need a sapling first, but sapling is not exactly a difficult price to pay. Then I go up here, it comes up here, binds onto this. Ooh, I can make tons of stairs. Let's see. go in the back and fill this all in. Or I can just... There we go. Then that leads right up here. So I can turn those logs into planks and just that way I can turn this around. Go on. Yes, there you are. There we go. We got the villager back home. Ooh. Where's the other two? Where's the other two? I better not have wandered off. Did they die? Did they die? They better not have. I hope they didn't die. I spent good time on that. Okay, we're going exploring to see whether the villagers have been as stupid as I think they have. It's in this one. Right. I figured out that glow... There he is. Give the glow effect. That's a zombie. One villager there. Oh, it doesn't only does it for those in range, doesn't it? So if it wasn't in range, I wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, time to make glowberry jam again. Oh, right, you need lost this stuff. It was fine. They were fine moments ago. Like, okay. Let's go up to where the other villager is before we eat the jam. Skeleton. No, it's... I think, sadly, they might no longer be with us. Ow. That's such a shame. I spent time on that. Spent time on that. Okay. I need a stone of warding, really. Or I could go to the lake, start fishing, and wait for them to come home if they do come home. I'm gonna do this while I eat my tea because I am hungry. I don't know how some people get away with this stuff on TikTok. I have a TikTok, and I used to make videos on it. Mostly Undertale stuff. Because at the time I was starting to get into animating, I mostly did it during lockdown. But sometimes I still get people favoriting my videos and stuff. Which obviously I don't mind, it happens, people like this stuff. But I get a little concerned when people named KKK start favoriting my videos. Like, seriously? Like, how are they getting away with that kind of stuff in this day and age? I get free speech and all of that, but there's a difference between free speech and allowing people who oppress others to be on your platform. Mm? Oh yeah. Mm. I don't know if it's just the fact that literally no one has showed up, but I'm feeling very lonely. Doesn't matter. Once I got my super horse, I'm gonna go and explore. Because I don't know if it's in the game yet, but the guy behind this mod, not mod, data pack, talked about the bastion of the overworlds to get the silver stuff. So yeah, I might go exploring after this. Well, obviously after I've traded some of the fish, if the villagers aren't fucking dead. Uh, yeah, I should have. The villagers should have been there, but they weren't. And I'm starting to think they're dead. Which is not fun, because I spent hours waiting for that wandering trader. And I mean that. Literal hours. That guy only showed up when I wasn't streaming it. Which is not fun. Where's my main guy? Where's the guy I got? There you are. Yeah, I could get, cherry, because I have a cherry sapling. I just don't want to cut it all down. It takes so much time. I just don't want to do it. Sake. Come on. Oh, around here. Yeah. I don't think those villagers are alive. Fuck. Okay. Which means I either have to find another villager for this guy to get with through curing a villager, which requires a potion, or I have to wait for another wandering trader. Both of which take forever. One of them requires me to stay up at night, which risks this guy's life. I doubt it, but they could be out this way, I guess. You know, YouTube, if you didn't default to so many ads and give people double ads, maybe they'd actually stay and watch videos and not use ad blockers. I know that I can set the rate, but like, I shouldn't. It's still a lot. Like, the default one is once every 6 minutes or something, and I stream for like 4 hours. It's not a negligible amount of ads. That's a ridiculous number. Why does it always switch back to top messages? It's getting later. The villagers should be going back to their house, if the others are still alive. Yeah. What? What? Yeah. And when I set it to an ad this many times, I expect it to go, ah yes, one ad every 18 minutes, not 3 in a row every 18 minutes. Go find your own bed. Go on. Leave my house alone. Yeah. Anyway. How was your night, Sleeping Beauty? It's horrible at the moment. I'm not surprised you're struggling. Ooh, we got 2 apples. We can do golden apples and breed more horses. You are the fastest. You are the second fastest. Yeah. Let's see. Please be faster than your parents. 13. 13.2? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm keeping you. Like, we're sacrificing jump height, but honestly, 13.2 for speed when you're sacrificing jump height, when the previous highest one was, oh, did I move the wrong one back? I must have. 12.6 to 13.2. Yeah, that's insane. And right. So I lost 2 villagers trying to get a third one up the hill. This is why I keep losing villagers. Oh, come on. No, don't do that. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay, trades didn't go up. This is... This is why I wanted to put them in the trading hall. Stop running away! Okay. Fucking finally. Yeah, I know, it climbed the block. It's not a question of how, it's an irritation at the why the fuck does the AI not go, this is an enclosed space, do not drop into it? You, back up. I swear to Loki, I will fucking kill you if you do not get your ass back up near your cauldron. Thank you. Thank you for fuck all. I lost 2 villagers already. I'm not losing the only one I have left, you useless waste of space. Yeah, all the room in their heads is wasted on how to give you the worst trades possible. Now I have less cows. Leather I don't need. And a villager that is now scared shitless of me. Can't even make sticks using that. They won't stop running off, then I am going to fence them in. I swear to God. Get your ass back upstairs, you useless piece of shit. I'm gonna put gates, but for now, let's just get out this. And I will go back down. If it paths to my bed again, I am going to kill it. Yeah, I found it in the chest of a ruined portal. There. That way, it can now not get anywhere. And I can use the rest for pens or something, I don't know. I should make sure it can't go out. Now I can make 2 gates. Right. I can jump over them if I'm on this side, but it can't. Yeah. This guy is not getting out of this house anytime soon. Yeah. free roam within a certain area, so you don't get your ass mixed up in the cow farm again. These have a lot of uses, so you can make that, you can make more of them. And yeah, you use them in this. But you can also get that guy needs to grow up. For the time being, wait, hold on. I need to check. Should be a zombie on this. Yeah, I hear the zombie. Oh shit. Shit. There we go. Then now I'm gonna do that because I want to make some hanging signs. You can convert them back? Huh? Wait, hold on. No. Chains, not sticks. I'm dumb. Is it? I forget. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. I did not realise it crafted that much. I have way more signs than I need. There we go. I have way more signs than I need. This one's the next to go. Wait, how much time left? 1 minute. I'll take this guy out. You know what, let's go explore for a bit. Let's forget about the villagers. Let's forget about the stress. Let's go exploring. Doubt it, but yeah. What I thought. Maybe. I mean, they're really slow, and honestly, they're very big for what they do. Okay, we've hit an ocean. I'm still hesitant, but that's only because while I know a lot of people think they're cute, I am not one of them. And I know that's a bit controversial, but like, yeah, but that would be great if villagers actually spawned in villages in this. Because they don't. Ooh, ooh, there's definitely a structure there. Um, the villages are, I think, lore important now or something, but hold on. I am going to... Oh, shit. Yeah. They don't spawn in villages anymore because of lore stuff, I think. Not entirely sure on that, though. It's either lore or a reference to something. I think it's actually alright. There's still loot, but a lot less of it. Do I not have any? Okay, I'll make a fence post while I'm here. I'll need a crafting table and fence post. But there are good changes in this, like the ability to get echo shards by mining skulk sensors. I will... Yeah. Anyway... Potatoes. Carrots. More potatoes. These look like old ruins or something. It's really cool. No. Keep inventory is essentially permanently on. But, do you see the hearts on the bottom of my screen? If echo shards can be crafted into other things, it essentially, you lose a heart if you die. Which is an interesting change. Diamond. Anyway. Yeah. Echo shards can be used to make things called blessings. And other things, I think. But blessings are like sort of an alternative way of getting enchantments. So if you collect some really rare items, you can get books that give you Swift Sneak or whatever else you need. And you can craft mending books, but villagers don't trade them anymore. So you need to be able to get tons of diamonds to get a mending book. I think it's like a diamond shovel, no, a diamond axe, a diamond pickaxe, a few diamonds and a diamond block, all surrounding a book. And it gives you mending. Which, for mending, I'd say is pretty balanced. Like, there's definitely some bad changes, but there's definitely some good ones as well. Ow. Actually, let me show you, because... you can use it to craft music discs, you can use it to craft skulk sensors, skulk shriekers. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but this gives you soul speed and swift sneak too. I think there's other uses for them, I'm not entirely sure on them. Some of the things don't show up when you use Jade. Where did I put that compass? Please don't say I... Oh, there it is. Yeah, back the way we came. Sure. The divine fragments can be used to make more of the hearts or other things. But as there's ways to get basically infinite loot without needing to do mob farms, it's much more worth it to just break spawners rather than keep them to make mob farms. Okay, let's avoid the zombies as much as we can, because they are fast as fuck, boy. Need to go up this hill. Shit. Yikes! I did not mean to attract its attention. I think we're going the right way. I remember seeing... Yep, we're going the right way. I need to be real careful getting down this mountain, because you don't heal unless you eat, and right now I'm running away from zombies, so I can't exactly stop and eat. Okay, I should be able to sleep then. I swear, if it's... Okay, my bed is clear. Must have latched onto one of the beds over there. But hooray, hooray, we got carrots. Which means... I'm thinking of starting to try and watch the the prerequisite Batman thing to the Justice League cartoon, because I'm interested. Colour me intrigued. Now, okay, that's food and stuff done. I think the carrot's going to be the best thing for breeding villagers. Just because it means that I don't have to craft stuff in order to plant more of them. I am so sorry. It's already put on quite a few ads. I will go to YouTube settings and say, hey, don't do that. Monetization. Yeah, I don't even have it set to, you know, it's just, I don't have it set to 18 minutes, I have it set to 24, so it shouldn't be giving you ads that often. No, I just set it to manual so that it will only show ads when I click a button saying show ads now. Then would be sugar in a bottle. I don't know what effect it gives, but this is a good alternative to brewing, because I suck at brewing. Oh, so that, it requires mushrooms, okay. So that means I need a mushroom farm. Actually, no, I just need to put down, like, a mushroom in the, mushroom of each in the darkest cave I can find. Or I do the mushroom farm. Actually. I have, this, so I can place the mushroom down here, and there we go. And it shouldn't be, and any zombies shouldn't be able to get up to the villagers. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube thinks it's doing, but it better fuck right off, because that is not okay. That's really good, actually. Ooh, yes. I assumed carrots probably gave you night vision. Uh, then there. That way, no light gets in. Lead. Chickens need to be next because I need eggs. You. There was chicken over here. Where's it gone? Right. Yes. Woo! We got a chick. It's enough to breed. Nine minutes. Okay. Honestly, I am getting very tired, and it's slightly irritating that it doesn't have a 100% chance of giving you the chat if you open stream, and I think that might be deterring people slightly. So I think I'm gonna end things for today. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a good day. Toodles.